You want to come bird watching this weekend? It's on that bus out of our play.
You know we have.
Get after it, MP.
Look out there, MP.
What's up, MP?
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting line. We've got SGA, Chet Holmgren out there with flag. Then it's MP, and it's Temple in at the 5 down low.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now the West with the ball. Some nice passing here by the West. MP's shot is good.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now, here's Banchero. Wembanyama passes to Banchero. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for Banchero. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Mobley finds Wembanyama. A nice shot by McCain.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now, here's MP. 6 points for him. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I like when Holmgren's teammates take advantage of his length. Perfect alley-oop.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Wagner's checked in, and West also making a switch. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Halliburton passes to Wembanyama. A steal. Doncic outside. Back to MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 11.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Shoots it up. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense, and we got a taste of that right there.
And MP throws it down hard.
I have to say the decibel level just goes about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see.
Where did that come from?
job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked.
Some changes here for the East. Mobley, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Jason Tatum comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Johnson in for Jared McCain. To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, in the assist goes to MP. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first points of the night. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Alperen Sengun out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's MP.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Basket counts.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. Oh! Yes, sir.
Stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Johnson kicks to Tatum. And there's another turnover by the East.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Jared McCain's checked in for Franz Wagner. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Temple's checked in. And here's MP for three. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars. Halliburton for three. Rebounded by Temple.
A bit of pride at stake.
Whoa! I can't believe that.
I just saw.
Oh, my.
Unreal. Nice recognition by MP to anticipate the turnover and get out. Front of the play and score on the break.
Tatum against Sengun. Pass to McCain. Outside Tatum. They can't stop the run with that one. The West leading by 15. And here's MP for three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got his third assist on the night. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. checked in for the East. Wagner comes in for Halliburton. Flag is checked in for the West. Luka Doncic comes in for Shea. Gilgeous-Alexander. The East trail by 18. Johnson outside. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. 6 points for Trey Johnson. Pass to Doncic. MP way outside. And the West hit again from deep.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Wagner outside. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Banchero. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Getting it done in the paint, Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Floats it up for MP and stolen by Mobley. McCain with the ball. Now defended by MP. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mobley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Mobley. Lets it go with the 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Wagner. Doncic outside. Here's Temple. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to McCain. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. MP, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's McCain. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. McCain's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
MP way outside. The West again cannot hit. Banchero against Doncic. 17-foot shot on the way.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And so it's the West All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
The East trail by 7. Evan Mobley is out there with Banchero. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McCain in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Halliburton passes to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Kicks it out to MP from deep three-point land. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got the first basket of the third quarter for the West All-Stars. Halliburton up top. SGA defending. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. Mobley with the block. And they get it back. Holmgren gets the bucket. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Banchero outside. Back to McCain. A three-pointer off the mark. The West leading by 9. SGA kicks to MP. Here's Temple, and then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside, SGA. A 3 from MP. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. McCain finds Banchero. McCain against MP. Halliburton on the wing. And another 3 from the East.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
It's McCain on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP showing the range.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
The 3 from Banchero. West All-Stars with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. And MP throws it down.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Wagner's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the subs. Doncic is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to McCain. MP against Halliburton. And the rejection by MP. Good on the shot. Halliburton's got 9.
Boy, what a pass. Part of Wagner's total offensive package.
And so, MP will bring it up for the West. It's a 14-point game. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Halliburton. Wembanyama up in the rafters.
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
How about that connection from those two? MP rises up and then throws down the alley-oop.
Here's Bancaro. He has 7. Wembanyama, a screen on Holmgren. Shoots from the elbow. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
The East trail by 15. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Bancaro. And it's off from 3-point range. MP outside. Just 3 on the clock. Again, the West All-Star.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got MP. He's out there with Doncic, and it's Temple in at the center, filling out the middle.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Doncic passes to MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist here tonight. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the West All-Stars.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Wagner outside. And here's Tatum for three. And the three ball is good.
A three of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Back to MP. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's McCain. Tatum's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketballs. Had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Determination from MP right there. Going right through that foul and still able to convert.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Halliburton outside. And another miss by the East. Halliburton's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. MP, no good. And here is the East now. Halliburton with it. Wembanyama sets a screen for Halliburton. MP outside. Cans it from downtown.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Banchero. Looking to end the run. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No stopping Banchero that time. I mean, he just muscles his way through the foul.
Griffin's checked in for the West. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the play. The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that
the ruling on the floor stands.
Speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Griffin looking it over, and here's MP for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Crosses over, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
MP at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for MP. 26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pass to McCain. Halliburton outside. Back to Mobley. Here's Banchero. Guarded by Doncic. Now McCain. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And another 3 from the East.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's MP for 3. Can't connect. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Fans, the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP.